The videos I make with a lot of effort, and a lot of passion for natural health. I would really appreciate it if you like this video or subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Cancer prevention. In countries where green tea consumption is high, some cancer rates tend to be lower. However, human studies have not shown consistent evidence to show that drinking green tea reduces the overall risk of cancer. A 2020 review of Trusted Sources database of epidemiological and experimental studies in humans produced inconsistent results, as well as limited evidence for the benefit of green tea consumption in reducing cancer risk. The researchers evaluated 142 completed studies, including 1.1 million participants. However, topical application of green tea polyphenol extracts may have a role in protecting the skin from UVB radiation. A 2018 review of in vitro, in vivo, and human studies demonstrated potential benefits of tea polyphenols in UVB-induced skin cancer chemoprevention. Animal and test tube cell studies have suggested some positive impacts on the following types of cancer: breast, bladder, ovarian, colorectal, intestine, esophageal, throat, lung, prostate, skin, stomach. Overall findings from numerous human studies have yielded inconsistent results and limited evidence for the benefit of drinking green tea on overall cancer risk. Weight loss. A review of several studies found that the catechins in green tea and caffeine may have a role in increasing energy metabolism, which can lead to weight loss. Another meta-analysis of several different mechanisms of weight loss induced by tea polyphenols suggested that catechins and caffeine produced weight loss effects synergistically, rather than being the result of caffeine alone. However, the impact of drinking green tea on weight loss is unlikely to be of clinical significance. Most of the studies that have shown small changes in metabolism used green tea extracts with extremely high concentrations of catechins. Inflammatory skin conditions. Green tea has anti-inflammatory properties. A review of human clinical studies and cell and animal experiments found that green tea and its main component, EPIGALLOCATECHIN3-gallet EGCG, have demonstrable anti-inflammatory effects. A 2019 review by Trusted Source of the use of tea extract in cosmetics supported this. The researchers determined that solutions that included tea extracts promoted anti-inflammatory responses when applied topically. They also found that skin microcirculation improved in the affected areas. Heart Health. A 2006 study suggested that green tea consumption is associated with reduced mortality from cardiovascular disease. The study followed more than 40,000 Japanese participants ages 40 to 79 for 11 years, beginning in 1994. It found that participants who drank at least 5 cups of green tea a day had a reduced risk of mortality from cardiovascular disease. A 2016 meta-analysis of research on green tea and cardiovascular disease supported these findings. A total of 9 studies involving 259,267 people were included in the analysis. The researchers concluded that green tea consumption was associated with favorable outcomes in terms of risk of cardiovascular and ischemic diseases. Separate 2017 Trusted Source and 2019 Trusted Source reviews also found that polyphenols in green tea can lower blood pressure, decrease inflammation, and improve epithelial function, which may help reduce the risk of heart disease in people with excess weight or obesity. Low cholesterol. A 2011 review found that consuming green tea, either as a beverage or in capsule form, was linked to significant but modest reductions in total low-density lipoprotein cholesterol. The risk of stroke. Drinking green tea or coffee regularly appears to be associated with a lower risk of stroke. An American Heart Association (AHA) study stated that the inclusion of green tea in a person's daily diet may be associated with a small but positive change in stroke risk. Type 2 diabetes. Studies on the relationship between green tea and diabetes have been inconsistent. Some have suggested a lower risk of type 2 diabetes in people who drink green tea than in those who don't. A review of 17 randomized controlled trials found a correlation between green tea consumption and lower fasting glucose and insulin levels. Work memory. Some research has suggested that green tea may improve a person's working memory and other cognitive functions. The double-blind volunteer study found that green tea might show promise in treating cognitive deficits associated with neuropsychiatric conditions such as dementia. Alzheimer's disease. In a 2011 test tube study, researchers tested the effect of a component of green tea extract available in the colon, to see how it affected a key protein in Alzheimer's disease. Side effects and risks in adults. There are few known side effects associated with green tea consumption.